Chapter 8. Lehi has a dream about the tree of life. He eats the fruit and wants his family to eat it too. He sees a metal rod, a skinny road, and a foggy darkness that covers people. Sariah, Nephi, and Sam eat the fruit, but Laman and Lemuel choose not to. This happened around 600 to 592 years before Christ was born. One day, we were gathering all kinds of seeds to plant. We had seeds for all kinds of grains and fruit. When we were in the wilderness, my dad told us, I had a vision. Because of what I saw, I'm so happy because of Nephi and Sam. According to the vision, I believe that they will be saved. But Laman and Lemuel, I'm worried about you. In my dream, I saw you in a dark and sad place. I saw a man dressed in a white robe in front of me. The man told me to follow him. When I followed him, I saw that I was in a dark and sad place. After traveling for several hours in darkness, I began to pray to God to help me and give me mercy like He is able to. After I prayed, I saw a big open field. I saw a tree with fruit that was able to make me happy. I took a bite from the fruit, and it was the sweetest thing I ever tasted. It was also white, the whitest thing I ever had seen. When I ate the fruit, I was full of joy. I wanted my family to eat it too, because I knew that there was no other fruit better than this one. As I looked around to find my family, I saw a river. It was near the tree that I ate the fruit from. As I looked to see where the river was coming from, I saw your mother, Sariah, Sam, and Nephi. They looked lost, like they didn't know where to go. I waved at them and told them in a loud voice to come eat the fruit with me because it was the best of all fruits. They came and ate it also. I wanted Laman and Lemuel to come eat the fruit too, so I began to look around for them. When I looked and found where they were, they wouldn't come to me and try the fruit. I saw a rod of iron that ran across the side of the river all the way to the tree where I was standing. I also saw a skinny path that also led to the tree with the rod of iron. On the other end, the path went to a big open field like it was a whole world. I saw a lot of people trying to get to the path to get to the tree where I was, and they started on the path that led to the tree. Then a thick dark fog came and they lost their way. Then I saw others moving forward. They came and they held onto the rod of iron and moved through the thick dark fog, holding tightly onto the rod until they reached the tree and were able to try the fruit. After they ate the fruit, they looked around like they were embarrassed. I looked around and I saw a big building on the other side of the river. It looked like it was floating in the air. It was full of people, old and young, male and female. They were dressed very fancy, and it looked like they were pointing and making fun of the people who came to try the fruit of the tree. So after these people tasted the fruit, they felt embarrassed because of the people laughing at them. So they went on to other paths and got lost. Now I, Nephi, won't tell you all of my dad's words, but to be short in writing, my dad saw a lot of people grabbing onto the metal rod and following it. They kept holding onto it until they got to the fruit of the tree and ate of the fruit. He also saw other groups of people trying to find their way to that big building, and many people drowned trying to get there, and others got lost on other strange roads. A lot of people did end up going into the strange building and pointed and laughed at us who were eating of the fruit, but we didn't pay attention to them. My dad says that those who listened to them got lost, and that my brothers Laman and Lemuel did not eat of the fruit. After my dad told us about his dream, he said he was worried about Laman and Lemuel. He was afraid they would not be allowed into God's presence. He spoke to them like a loving parent and asked them to listen to his words and that the Lord might be merciful to them and allow them in his presence. This was the way my dad spoke to them. After he spoke to them and revealed many more things to them that would happen, he told them to keep the commandments of the Lord, and those were the instructions that he left them with.